I think everybody here, the number one goal and they believe is that, you know, we have a legitimate chance to be champions this year. A sour note to end last year the way it did, especially, you know, when we were in a position to win the game. But, you know, we've been to the finals numerous times and several times in the last 5 or 6 years that this team is very capable of doing that.
I'm just excited for what this group can do. We got a lot of good guys coming back, and you know, this team is going to be a special team. I'm excited to see what we can do. We have, you know, the opportunities are endless, so you know, just excited to see what this year brings.
We obviously had to replace some guys on defense, and we had to kind of rebuild our defense after losing so many people at that end of the field. So I think a lot of on the defensive end was a rebuilding and, you know, figuring out who our guys were. The two guys that were the next two guys in line, you know, Thomas Ballard, who's ready to be an All-American, and Zach Timmons, you know, they're a senior and a junior that are outstanding players. Probably they would have started here last year. Thomas actually started a few games last year. They are going to be impact guys at the defensive end, and you know, veteran Seagulls that know the system, so hopefully we won't miss a beat there.
We're definitely young, but I mean, you got Tom and Timmons. Tom's been on the team for 4 years now, and Timmons been 2-3 years now, so they're experienced guys. They haven't played or started too many games, but they know what they're doing. We have a lot of faith in them, and they're leading up the defense more than anyone really knows. So we have tons of help down there, and Joe Salino is a captain. He's been playing for 3 years now, so we're pretty experienced down there.
The offensive end, I think that we are a step better than last year. We returned so much experience in the entire first midfield and Cross Ferrara National Player of the Year, that offensively I think that we're a little bit more of a threat.
It's a cool feeling to have a group as good as we have and to be able to lead those guys, especially with some of the younger faces coming in. I mean, we lost Josh Melton and Griffin Maroney, and then in the fall we came back. And as important as those guys were to last year, there were 2 guys, or I mean 3 or 4 guys actually, that came in and were ready to step up and have their turn. It's fun to watch those guys grow, and it's always fun to have a group of guys where when one person scores, no matter who it is, it's just as important as if yourself scores.
Our schedule is second to none as far as the quality of opponents and who we play, and we got a lot of tests and a lot of battles ahead of us, but that's always been the case here. That's why players come to play here.
The Lynchburg game, I lost to them last year in our first game, and definitely something that we want to redeem ourselves for. We didn't get a chance last year because CNU beat them in the semis, but definitely that one. And then I would definitely say the Stevenson game. That one's always fun. Didn't get to play them last year. Excited for that one. That one's always got a lot of energy. I think it's a night game too, so that'll be fun.
The Lynchburg game, you know, the Gettysburg game, it's always been the Washington College game, and now with the CNU rivalry, playing them 4 times last year, there's 4 or 5 games that are teams that, you know, we've bumped heads so many times for so many years, who are always in the top group or the elite part of a, you know, Division III lacrosse, that they've become tremendous rivalries. And there's not too many teams in the country that have this many rivalries, you know, like we do, and as a player you always thrive in those kind of environments.